Hello and welcome to Kamitian Field in Holliston, Massachusetts on Thursday, November 28th for SportView's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Football 2024. It's found only on Holliston Hub HCAT. Today, the Panthers face the Westwood Wolverines on Thanksgiving Day for the 51st time. My name is Tom Emmons, and alongside is my co-host, the legend, Jay Wyman. Jay, there's nothing better than a Thanksgiving Day game with the Tri-Valley League title on the line. What do you expect to see from Holliston against Westwood today?
Well, the first thing, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope everyone has a great day today. I expect a really good game today, Tom. You know, your term is all the time that you use, the rock'em sock'em games, you know, and all that stuff. And they have, Westwood is coming here with a really good offensive line. They're coming here with a very deep skill position set of players that's going to test this Holliston defense. But I think Holliston will be able to keep up with them defensively, and we'll see if we can put some points on the board. And if that's the case, if Holliston wins, they walk out of here undefeated league champions. If they lose, then they end up as tri-champions of the league. So both these teams really want this one bad, and there ain't nothing better than a Thanksgiving Day game.
Historian Ken Dunn tells us this is the 30th time that these two meet with the Tri-Valley League on the line. Holliston undefeated in the Tri-Valley League at 4-0. Westwood 3-1. Their only loss to Norwood. Holliston's record coming into this game is 5-5, averaging 16 points a game. But in the Tri-Valley League, they've averaged 22 points a game and only given up 9. That's that defense that you talked about, Jay.
Well, that's a wonderful defense, and, you know, no matter how many kids come out, you know, this kid is hurt and that kid is hurt, and this one comes out and that one goes in and this and that, they still have that great defense. And if they can turn it around a little bit offensively, they are going to be a power to deal with.
Holliston's head coach is Mike Uroff in his first season with the Panthers. Westwood's overall record is 7-3, averaging 24 points a game. Their head coach is Brad Pindell in his 8th season with the Wolverines. His record, 49 wins against 53 losses.
Well, and you know, today, Tom, it's a little bit, right now it's a little bit cold, drizzle. Wind isn't too bad right now, but they expect it to get worse as the game goes on. But
the heavy stuff isn't expected.
Yeah. That's what the bishop said, right?
This is the 51st time that these two teams have met on Thanksgiving. Westwood leading the championship, leading the series, 29 wins, 20 wins for Holliston, and 1 tie back in 1976.
Along with the seniors are the captains for the Panthers. Number 8, Lucas Badenkoff. Number 53,
senior captains going out for the coin toss. Number 53, Caleb Greenberg. Number 77, Charlie Stott. Number 8, Lucas Badenkoff.
Wolverines, number 3, Drew Donegan. Number 13, Thomas Warren.
Got a second level behind them. Number 23, Jack McElliott. Number 4,
number 69,
Kylie Vargas. Number 32, Pierce Duncan. Number 57, Matt Bazisco. Number 1, Connor Teague. Number 58, Ethan Savage. Number 60, Tristan Crimmins DeRuggio. Holliston will receive the ball first.
Holliston will receive the opening kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, Tri-Valley League and MIAA are committed to the
We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a few moments.
Establishing a healthy environment for competition. We will not tolerate any negative statements or actions towards competitors, game officials, or fans in attendance. Please be respectful of all those in attendance and enjoy the game. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ask that you now please direct your attention to the flagpole near the south end zone. Members of the Holliston Veterans Honor Guard will now make their way to midfield.
All right, coming in, we have a special thing for you here today for Thanksgiving. We're also thankful for living in this country, and the reason we're able to do that is because of our great veterans. And today we have a Veterans Honor Guard of Stephen Bradford of U.S. Navy retired, David DeGan of U.S. Navy retired, U.S. Army retired, Richard Finn, U.S. Army retired, Katia Gonzalez, U.S. Army Sergeant. Eusebio Gonzalez, U.S. Marine Corps retired. Charles Jacob, U.S. Navy retired. And Christine Westland, U.S. Navy retired. This is our honor guard today, presenting the colors for our great country.
On behalf of the entire Holliston community, we sincerely thank you for your service. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able. Players, please remove your helmets. The Panthers are in their 73-7 formation. Please join us as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
Okay, great ceremony coming out here for the national anthem and the color guard and everything. And, you know, as I said, Tom, we're all lucky to live in this country. And one of the great things about this country is Thanksgiving. And one of the great things about Thanksgiving is football.
Of course, football.
So here we go today, a really meaningful game for both of these teams. Holliston will be receiving the ball. Now you got to watch this kickoff for Westwood. A lot of times they try and short kick the ball. They try to look for open spaces where they can short kick the ball and get a get like an onside kick. They kick it a little deeper than an ordinary onside kick. This kicker right here, Burton, I believe it is, he can boom it too.
Ball chip to Gimblett back at the 15-yard line. Gathers it up. Matt Gimblett gets out to the 28-yard line. That's where the Panthers will start. 1st and 10 on Thanksgiving Day 2024.
This is an offense today, you know, Tom. They got to really try the best they can to control the ball, control the time, get good field position game, control that too, and just try and pound the ball a little bit here today. Tommy Quinn will be in at quarterback.
Number 5 threw his first touchdown pass against Hingham last week.
Tommy Quinn.
Quinn hands off to Teague. Forward for a couple of yards. Connor Teague Last Thanksgiving, he had 4 catches for 91 yards and a touchdown, which was the second best on Thanksgiving Day by a Panther.
Well, you know, he's a great one. He's all done this year. This is his last game, but boy, oh boy, he's done a lot for this program. And Connor Teague today, if they can get that ball to the outside with Connor Teague, he's going to beat a lot of people in a foot race down the field.
Second down, handoff to Teague again.
Handoff to Teague.
Forward to almost the 34-yard line.
Look at our sponsors for today.
All right. It's the Holliston Superette first quarter. Quality and service since 1960. Let Chris Lancini and his team take care of you. Second down and 10 for Westwood after an incomplete pass.
Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty here, but we're back and running.
Kyle O'Shea were coverage. Second and 10.
Quarterback for Westwood is Ty Pindell.
The false start from Westwood.
Second and 15.
Second down and 15. You know, I talked a little bit earlier, Tom, that this team is this Westwood team is really loaded as far as skill position players. They had Thomas Warren, they have the wide receiver, and Charlie Toole, Costante Martucci, the running back.
That was they were the same starters last Thanksgiving down in Westwood.
Brendan Senjek.
Pindell the pass on second down. Out to Dunnigan. Gunnigan's close to a first down.
Pass from Pindell is complete to number 3, Andrew Donegan. It's forced out of bounds.
So it'll pick up a 3rd down and 2.
A lot of all-stars on both of these two teams, as you'd expect, at the top of the Tri-Valley League. Holliston with the MVP, Connor Teague, Austin Rodenheiser, Matt Gimblett, Lucas Badenkoff, Max Murrow.
It is 3rd down.
For Holliston. 3rd down and 1 for Westwood.
There's the blitz from
Pindell,
Holliston.
the
They got
pass.
in. Ooh, got him.
Out to Martucci, and he didn't make it.
But they'll go on this. If he didn't make it, they'll definitely go on it. And it looks like they're giving him
Pindell is complete to
the spot.
number 31.
Oh, wow, what a great spot.
First down.
It's good for a Westwood first down.
Holliston had the perfect blitz on there, and they got inside. They didn't give Pindell a lot of time, but he was able to get the ball off. Short, quick pass.
First and 10.
Pazisco and Teague with a great tackle right there at the first down marker.
Speaking of Pazisco, Matt Pazisco, he's the lineman of the year.
Right.
At Tri-Valley Lodge.
Along with Ethan Savage, another all-star, and then second-team all-stars, Pierce Duncan, Will Clasby, Caleb Greenberg, and Charlie Stott.
First and 10.
1st and 10 for Westwood. Hand off
Well,
to
there you
Martucci,
go.
runs right into all-star Ethan Savage, number 58, with a big bear hug tackle.
Ethan Savage has been playing out of his mind, especially lately. He has been really special, both offensively and defensively.
Lost on the play, 2nd and 11.
This Holliston defense is staying really aggressive, and that's what they got to do all day, Tom. They got to really come after these guys. They got to look for any openings in the line where they can sneak in on the blitz.
Pindell, the pass on 2nd and 11.
Oh, great play.
Incomplete.
Was that Jack? Oh, no.
That was number 28, Remy Mandeville.
Nice job by Mandeville. He got the receiver just in time, just at the right position and right time, and able to break that play up. Big 3rd down for Holliston here.
3rd and 11 at the 46-yard line. Pindell on the screen pass to number 20, Dawson Rose.
Pass from Pindell is complete.
Picks up the first down.
Yeah,
we don't know how much time is left in the Holliston Super Ed first quarter.
We'll know pretty quick here. They've just got the scoreboard back up and running a little bit. That's a great call by Westwood there, because Holliston, they're looking at them and they're so aggressive that they tried to play their aggressiveness against them, and they were able to do it with a screen pass.
1st and 10 from the 38. Pindell incomplete.
Pass for Pindell is incomplete. Number 32, Pierce Duncan.
This Holliston defense, we talked about a little earlier, Tom, and they've just been really sensational. Like you said, they've averaged, 9 points a game or something like that? They've given up
in the fourth
Tri-Valley
Tri-Valley League game.
And they were almost all of them were against Ashland.
Right. 2nd down and 10 for Westwood. Martucci behind Pindell. Hand off to Martucci. That was Rose, number 20.
Number 20, Dawson Rose.
Martucci was an all-star along with Dunnigan, number 3, Jack Holland, number 6, Thomas Warren, number 13, and Charlie Toole, number 17, and number 69, Mario Vinci for Westwood.
It is 3rd
They were well represented.
and 6.
Here's Martucci. Now, you got to watch him both running in, out, getting little passes out in the flat. When he gets the ball in his hand, he's really special. There's a pass.
3rd and 6.
Oh,
They go out to Warren on the outside, tackled by Mandeville.
13, Thomas Warren.
But another Westwood first down.
By Remy Mandeville. Completion is good for a Westwood first down.
Ball at the 13-yard line, or the 23-yard line. Pindell the pass. Goes for the end zone. He's got O'Toole. Got Toole open. Charlie Toole with his 10th touchdown of the season. Gets Westwood on the board here on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, Holliston wanted to get in there a little bit quicker with the blitz, and the Westwood offensive line did a nice job of giving Pindell plenty of time there. He just was able to sit back there and just find the open receiver and put the ball in his hands.
Number 49, Jonathan Bertone, to attempt the extra point.
Bertone here is a really good kicker.
Extra point blocked.
There you go. You're welcome.
Holliston.
You're welcome.
Put the whammy on him.
You're welcome. No, he is a good kicker. He has a really big leg, and if it gets down late in the game or something, and they need a field goal. He's a guy that can do it. I think kind of like a walk-on, maybe even after the year started.
With 6:41 left in the Holliston Super-Ed first quarter, it's 6-0 Westwood.
Chocolate, donuts, hash browns, cup of noodles, chips, candy bars, ring pops, little bites, and other muffins. They accept cash, credit, and Venmo.
Well, they leave the door open a little bit, Tom, with the missed extra point, 6-0, 6:41 left, as you said earlier in the
kicking off for Westwood.
First quarter.
Back deep for Holliston.
And again, you got to watch these kicks. They'll do a lot of different things with these kicks. Last one he kicked deep.
Teague and Gimblett back deep for Holliston. They go to Gimblett's side, taken at the 17-yard line. Matt Gimblett gets it out across the 40-yard line to the 42 with a nice return.
Such a good returner. Tough kid, too. He got a little nicked up in the last game, and he's right back out there tonight, as this afternoon, or this morning, whatever, as Teague is, too.
He had a spectacular 88-yard touchdown against Canton to open the season for the Panthers.
Tommy Quinn now, you watch, see if they use him a little bit more, getting him to the outside. Tommy's a good runner, too.
Quinn swings it to Teague.
Oh.
Tripped up right away. And there was number 18, Kellen McDonald.
That was a big tackle by McDonald, because if Connor had turned that corner, he might have been gone.
2nd down and 15 for Holliston. Clock running with 6:11 to go in the Holliston Super-Ed first quarter.
These guys usually play about 3 down linemen. And then they have 4 or 5, usually 5 linebackers. 1 high safety.
Put Brannigan in motion. Quinn is swarmed under. Couldn't get that play started.
Yeah. They're coming. They're going to come. But what you can do against this ball club is you can use some really quick developing passes. If you can get the ball out and just get it to the outside quickly, and I talked about this some of the other games too. If you can get it into the flat, just out beyond the line of scrimmage, into your really quick receivers, you're going to make some yardage. But you got to do it quick.
3rd and 22 for Holliston.
3rd and long.
Teague in motion out to the left. Toss it to him.
Oh.
Incomplete. Try to get him to the outside.
For Connor Teague. 4th down.
The Panthers will be forced to punt.
.4:55 left to go
Connor Teague is in punting formation.
in the first quarter.
Back deep for Westwood, number 17, Charlie Toole.
Teague's kick
Take a bounce.
Take
there
a
you
hard
go. Beautiful. Sit right there.
All the way back to the 10-yard line where it'll be down by Holliston.
What a great punt.
4:43 left in the Holliston Superette first quarter. 6-0 Westwood here on Thanksgiving Day.
Talked about how you have to win the field position game today. You're going to have to win the time of possession game today if possible. And you're going to have to put some points on the board. So this is a situation right here where the Holliston defense can see if they can win down here and give good field position to the offense. By the way, you're seeing two really good punters here today, Warren and Connor Teague.
1st and 10 for Westwood. Pindell hands it to Martucci. Couple of yards off the right side. Got a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick break.
Well, wait, before we take a break here, one of the things we're going to do today is thank some of the people that have helped us because today is Thanksgiving. One of the people we want to thank and give a big shout out to is Holliston football president Andrea Murphy. Andrea is going to be retiring this year, and we've had
say it ain't so.
Well, we've had great coaches and we have great coaches, and we had great players and we have great players. But there's been one constant through all these years, and it's been the great Andrea Murphy, who has done just a sensational job for this whole organization here.
All the little details and organization that makes things run smoothly.
She's just one of the great ones, and of course she's married to the great Bob Murphy, who was a coach here for many years.
Coach Murph.
But I will say, even though she led all the Holliston teams and she did everything for this town, I will tell you this: if you want someone to lead your team to titles, go out and get a president from Ashland.
What?
She's from Ashland.
Oh, come on.
She's from Ashland.
I know they live on the Holliston-Ashland line, but they're in Holliston.
She grew up in Ashland.
Just across the border. How many clockers do I have to put up with in my life?
I don't know. Just the two great ones, me and her. But we do want to thank Andrea for all she's done, and enjoy your retirement, Andrea. You're the best. So fortunately, the Westwood player is up.
They'll start the clock again. 2nd down and 7 for Westwood.
2nd and 7 for Westwood. At their own 15-yard line.
Something underneath.
Pindell, the throw on 2nd down. Tosses it out to Toole.
It's a great play right there by Holliston.
And he tried to make his way down the line, and the Panthers were having none of it.
Yeah, Toole's a really good player. He can play offense, defense, and special teams. But right there, I think he probably should have gone to the outside instead of coming back to the middle with that ball, because they made him lose about 3 or 4 yards. Give you 3rd down and 11.
Nice job by the Panther defense. 3rd down and 11. 3:36 to go in the Holliston Superette first quarter.
Just one play, one play.
Okay, I guess we're ready to go here. You need this stop here to give you field position.
Pindell the throw. Tosses it out to Dunnigan.
Yeah, these
complete for another 1st down.
These guys are getting wide open out in the flat. I'm not sure what the cause of that is, but that's like this 2nd or 3rd time that they've just been pretty much by themselves.
They got to talk.
Good for a Westwood 1st down. 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Pindell hands off. No gain on the play. I think that was That was Rose, number 20.
He might have even lost the yard or so. Well,
Tackle immediately at the line of scrimmage.
no, I guess he got right at the line of scrimmage, as you said, Tom. Clock running, 3 minutes left in the Superette first quarter.
Well, that's Bazisco, Stott, Savage, and Clasby up front for Holliston.
Put some pressure on him here.
Pindell the throw again.
Good job, boss.
Tosses it out, incomplete, intended for 28.
He's seeing it well.
Pendell's pass is incomplete.
When Holliston has that the great coverage, when they have the great coverage out there, there's no one to throw it to. The only plays they've made that Westwood has made is when Holliston hasn't covered the receivers. But when they're covering them, they do a good job. This is another big third down here.
It is third down and 10.
Pindell the throw. Lets it go deep, incomplete.
He's right there.
Pendell's pass is incomplete.
Intended for Toole.
He came off his guy.
Remy Mandeville in coverage on the play.
That was a good play. You know, we talked about this a lot of times, you know, and with Coach Uruff and Coach Conrad with that great defense. And, you know, when you get a third and long, you got to kind of decide, are you going to blitz? And when they blitz, they've done it very well. Or are you going to lay back and cover the pass downfield? They were very wise that time to lay back and cover the pass downfield. This is a good punter, by the way.
Westwood with their first punt of the day. Bazisco with the block.
Tackle him, Todd!
Westwood thinks that the Bazisco with the block just came in, ripping in the Westwood backfield, but the punter, Warren, was able to get the deflection.
Caught them up, and Holliston gets the ball back now, and they're in great field position. I
thought Bazisco was going to have a scoop and score there.
The ball went up, and I told you Warren's a good athlete. He's a good receiver. Matt Bazisco, the lineman of the year in the TVL Lodge, what a great job blowing through there and blocking that ball, and it just happened to fall right into Warren's hand, and he wisely took off with it, but didn't quite get the first down.
So good field position for the Panthers at the Westwood 32. 2:30 to go in this Holliston Superette first quarter. Quinn under center, hands off to Teague. Connor Teague. Slow whistle.
They're letting the boys play, and that's what they should do.
No one is communicating on defense. No one is communicating.
First man on the tackle by number 20, Dawson Rose.
Pick up a 4 yards, second down and 6.
Second and 6.
I know, to make that play.
Let's see if Holliston now can get that ball a little bit more to the outside. I know they want to establish the running game, and and that offensive line wants them to establish it that way too. But you get Connor to the outside, you can have some fun.
Connor with almost 1,500 all-purpose yards in his Panther career.
Oh, boy. Holliston lost the ball on a fumble.
Well, the rain has started to pick up here, and turnovers are happening right and left. This one bounces for the Westwood Wolverines. 1:39 to go in the Holliston Superette first quarter. Westwood with the 6-0 lead.
Now it's back up to this defense again.
Correction, 34-yard.
Well, expecting some of the heavy stuff now. The wind hasn't really picked up, but the rain is coming down harder.
Yeah, really, the passing game is the wind. The fumbling game is the rain.
Gimblick goes to, Pindell, the throw, goes deep.
Intercepted. No. Oh!
McElliott almost had it. Looked like he was gonna haul that one in. Step for step with
13,
Thomas Warren. So it'll be second down and 10 for Westwood.
Well, Holliston got in that time. And Will Clasby came from behind, and he was just one step shy sacking Pindell.
Westwood quarterbacks seem to throw the ball with just a two-step drop.
Yeah.
So they get rid of it very quickly. It's hard to get in there. Handoff to Rose.
Well, what they do, Tom, and we talked about how many weapons they have out there, and they will give the ball to any one of those weapons. So when you stretch that field with your offensive team, it stretches the defense. How many times we talk about this in basketball? The same thing. The thing you want, the basis to all defense is spacing, and if you have a lot of spacing out there, it's really tough for the defense to cover everything.
3rd and 9. Pindell the throw. Looks out to Dunnigan.
Oh, what a great play.
Nice play by number 3, Matt Gimblin.
Oh, what a nice play.
Number 3, Matt.
Perfect timing by number 3.
Clock stops, 57 seconds left to go in the Superette first quarter.
So it'll be 4th and 9.
Okay, I will say this again, that he is he's a good punter. He can punt the ball deep.
Bad punt. Poison.
That punt went off the side of his foot. Takes a Holliston.
Oh, Holliston hit it! And Westwood recovered.
They took a Holliston bounce, then it went back off the blocker.
You've got to get away from that punt. Now, the punt return has got to yell something. Whatever it is that they yell, a lot of times they can get away or poison or whatever it is they want to yell. They got to yell that so the other guys know to get out of there. The ball's bouncing around. How many times do you tell you what kind of ball is it?
It's not round.
Not round. And that ball, because it's not round, it bounces in all different directions. It just hit off of the leg of a Holliston player. And Westwood is getting a lot of breaks here. I mean, they're making a lot of them themselves, but they're getting a lot of breaks here from Holliston.
Yeah, got a timeout on the field.
Well, we got a timeout. One of the other people we want to thank this year is Ken Dunn, who has done so much for us. He keeps our stats for us, and he keeps us up to date with all kinds of information. He's a great writer. He's written sevevel books and
books about Holliston Panther football.
Yeah, but it's still all books, right?
Right.
And in fact, if you go online, you may not even know where to go. Where do you go to Facebook? His
Amazon.
Amazon, okay. To get his books, and he has the original book, and then on top of it, he keeps coming out with the updated stats book.
120 years, 125 years of Holliston Panther football history.
Yeah.
It used to be 821 pages. It's probably gotten a little bigger now.
Well, and he comes out with the other stats book. But
the stat books are great.
He's fantastic. He's a big help to us, a big help to Coach Yurov. Keeps the Max Preps pages updated and everything. So, Ken, we want to really thank you. A special guy, and you're listening down there in Jacksonville, Florida today. You went south for Thanksgiving. So, thanks again, Ken.
Stay warm. So 1st and 10 for Westwood after the turnover at the 42-yard line of the Panthers. 48 seconds to go in the Holliston Superette first quarter. Panthers are going to lean on their defense again. Handoff to Rose.
Handoff is to Dawson Rose, forced out of bounds by Connor T. Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3 for Westwood.
Let's go, tempo.
Pindell liking the throw on 2nd down. Bazisco.
There's a flag.
Nice!
There's flags all over the place. 3 of them out there.
There are flags on the play.
Well, that was holding on Bazisco.
Looks like wash day in the neighborhood, all that cloth out there. 19. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. 19 seconds left to go in the Superette first quarter. We'll see what happens here, if they're all against the same team or if they're going to offset. Holding against Westwood is 1. Okay.
There are flags on both teams. Holding on the offense. Pass interference.
Then pass interference on the
Those penalties
defense.
will
So
offset. Second and
Well,
first.
because of the pressure from Bazisco, that ball didn't come out of Pendell's hand well,
that's what happened.
and it was kind of a duck
You
short throw.
You want to get him uncomfortable, get him running.
Hands off to Rose on second down. The replay spins out to the inside the 25-yard line for a Westwood first down.
Gain is good for a Westwood first down.
It's interesting with Rose out there. We haven't heard anything at all about Brendan Senchik.
That's the end of the Holliston Superette first quarter. Westwood 6, Holliston nothing.
Holliston.
Well, Holliston isn't the only Thanksgiving Day meal being digested, for football being digested in the Tri-Valley League. For the 100th time, Ashland 5-5 is at Hopkinton 2-8. Hopkinton leads the series 53 wins to 41 for Ashland and 5 ties.
On the Holliston Hub HCAT YouTube.
It's the 95th time that Dedham and Norwood are getting together down in Norwood. Norwood leading that series 51 wins and 41 wins for Dedham, 2 ties. 93rd time that Millis and Medway are getting together down in Medway. Medway leads that series 50 wins to 38 for Millis and 5 ties. And it's the 58th meeting of Dover Sherburne and Medfield. Medfield leads that series 30 to 22 wins for Dover Sherburne and 5 ties. It's the 51st time I mentioned for Holliston and Westwood. Westwood leading the series 29 to 20 with 1 tie. And in the baby of the Tri-Valley League is Bellingham and Norton. They've only met 22 times. Down in Norwood this year, Norwood leads the series 15 wins and 6 wins for Bellingham. That game down there in Norton is for the Tri-Valley League Small Championship. Handoff to Rose on first down. He goes nowhere as Holliston swarms him under. Pierce Duncan with the tackle, number 32.
Well, I mentioned we haven't seen Senchik at all. We haven't seen a lot of Martucci either today. It's kind of interesting. And Holland hasn't played quarterback at all. It's been Pindell the whole way.
Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 for Westwood. Pindell the throw. Pulled the pass. Oh, almost picked off by Duncan.
Incomplete.
Holliston has had about
Intended for Thomas Warren.
3 of those chances. That's one of those things, tonight you put your head down on the pillow and you see that play and the ball coming right at you and everything. But
A wet ball.
that's okay as long as you can defend against the pass and don't let it go to your opponent. That's good. It is coming down a little bit harder now, you can tell.
3rd down and 11.
Is 3rd down. And 11.
11 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the Basil Pizza and Subs second quarter.
Here comes Holliston.
Pendell to throw, rolls away from the pressure, lets it go, complete to Warren.
Pindell's pass is complete to Thomas Warren.
He's got enough for a Westwood first down.
That was a nice play by Pindell. He came to his right. He had a lot of pressure on him, and he's able to find Warren out there for a big first down.
Panther out here, fist pumping with the crowd to get him psyched up.
Oh, wow. Rose.
Hand off to Rose. He bounces it to the outside, but he's knocked out of bounds just short of the goal line.
Handoff is to number 20, Dawson Rose.
It'll be 2nd down and goal for Westwood.
Gain of about 3 on the play. 2nd and goal from the 3.
1:09 left to go in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter. 6-0 to Westwood, and they're on the march.
2nd and goal from the 2.
Handoff to Rose.
There you go.
Stacked up by the Panthers. Nice job by Charlie Stott and company.
Rose. the backfield by a host of Panthers.
You know, one of the guys, the captains, who they really miss back there is Lucas Badenkoff. And, you know, Lucas had such a great year, and he was such a big force on the defense. It's tough to replace him.
Pindell fakes it to Rose. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Westwood.
4-yard touchdown pass from Brad Pindell
Well,
to number 18.
Holliston has done a really good job defending against the rush today, but the passing game for Westwood has really been something.
So Pindell has his second touchdown pass of the game. Nice fake to Rose that he made there.
Let's see if they go for 2 here.
Westwood to attempt a 2-point conversion.
I mean, the second guy. Connor was, he was late. He was on the back.
3 receivers to the left-hand side. Pindell fires, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you, they keep leaving that door open, that back door anyway. And
Pindell's pass is incomplete.
Holliston's got to get down. This offense has got to get down there and
Westwood
put a couple touchdowns and extra points on the board and get the lead here.
So 10:38 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Subs second quarter. Westwood on the board again, 12-0. Pindell's been able to find just enough grip on that football to get it away.
Yeah, he's done a good job. And, you know, throwing a wet ball, as I said, that if your hand is big enough, throwing a wet ball isn't really as much of an issue as throwing in a very windy situation.
Yeah.
But it's still a slippery ball, and it's really your receivers. And, you know, a lot of times it's not just your hands that get wet. It's those uniforms front that gets wet. And if you bring the ball in, you know, if you're catching the ball kind of like with your body, that's when it gets slippery and it can fall out. But they've done a nice job of putting the ball, you know, into the receiver's hands.
Jonathan Bertoni to kick off for the Wolverines.
Kick 2 deep here. Let's see if he goes deep with this one, too.
Chips it to Teague at the 20. Connor Teague spins his way across the 45-yard line. Nice return for the Panthers.
I could see Connor Teague's eyes from here when he gets a line drive, and he's coming forward to catch that line drive, and he gets it into second gear and then third gear. And there was just one player who made a really nice play on him. Otherwise, he would have beat the rest of them downfield. That's the guy you got to get the ball to right now. You got to get it to Connor Teague somewhere where he can play with it out in the part of the field that's wide open.
1st and 10 Panthers at their own 47. Full house backfield for Holliston. Handoff to Teague.
Handoff is number 1.
Stacked up pretty well by Westwood that time.
Yeah, talk about the Westwood offensive line, which is very good. I mentioned that earlier, and this defense is pretty good too. Certainly not unbeatable. I call these guys about the same. They're about the same as Norwood, playing Norwood. You know, you get out there and you get the little bit of size, a lot of athleticism. You know, well-balanced teams, both them and Norwood. But Holliston took care of Norwood. Let's see if they can do the same here with Westwood.
2nd down and 10. Had a trouble on the exchange there. They lose a yard or two.
Down in the backfield.
Bring up 3rd down.
Tackled by number 58, Benjamin Rosa.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is. If it's just because they haven't worked together a lot, the center and the quarterback, or if it really is that the rain, the wet ball.
Well, whatever the reason, the bounces haven't been going the Panthers' way yet this morning.
Well, you know, they haven't, but you got to make your own luck too, you know, sometimes. You got to play your game and make some tackles and make some catches and get down the end zone.
Pitch to Mandeville, 28. Westwood strings that out pretty well.
Number 28, Remy Mann.
They defend the sides pretty well. They really do. But if you get out there and get the speed, it's a very, what I would call a thin defense. If you get outside, because they usually have like maybe the one high safety. If you can beat that guy around the corner, then it's just you and the safety. So, they do that. They're able to do that because they're spreading everything so thin. But they do a great job defending.
So Panthers forced to punt.
Timeout Westwood.
Timeout Westwood with 8:23 to go in the Basil Pizza and Subs second quarter.
Well, while we get a timeout for Westwood, one of the other things we're really thankful, Tom, is our fans out there that that listen to us, and we get a lot of them. I guess we'll probably have a lot of them out there today and everything. We talked to a couple of the grandparents. Caleb Greenberg's grandparents are up there in New Hampshire getting 6 inches of snow today, I understand.
Wow.
I want to say happy Thanksgiving to them, and happy Thanksgiving to Charlie Stott's grandparents, Nana and Big John up there in Belgrade, Maine. I'm guessing they're probably going to get some little weather up there too. But for those people in New Hampshire and Maine, 6 inches of snow, it's like, frost to us down here, But thank you, fans. We really, really do appreciate you.
Grady Lucas, number 55, doing the punting for Holliston.
Number 55, Grady Lucas back in punting formation.
Nice high punt. See what happens here. Whoop.
Takes a Panther bounce. Going to be down at the 25-yard line, and that's where Westwood will start, 1st and 10.
Westwood will take over, 1st and 10.
I talked earlier about field position and time of possession. Well, the time of possession is being definitely won by Westwood. They're keeping the ball a long time and keeping this defense on the field a long time. And the field position game really has pretty much been Westwood too. So Holliston's got to pick it up. Been a pretty clean game other than that, except for, of course, the fumbles and the 2 fumbles by Holliston, I guess you call it. But this is where you're going to have to put pressure on the quarterback now, and that's going to be tough when you're trying to cover all these.
Well, the Panthers have come close to a couple of interceptions. See if they can get their paws on it this time. Pindell to Rose. Strung out. Good tackle out there by 51. Will Clasby, I think, was out there.
Now, their MO has been setting up the pass with the run. Let's see if Coach Pindell wants to keep the run game going. Warren's out here all by himself. There we go.
Pindell the throw on 2nd down. Complete to number 4.
Pindell's pass is complete to number 4, Jaden Drayton.
That's Drayton.
Completion's good for 7 yards.
3rd and 3. Hands off to Rose.
Oh, that's a big stop right there.
Good job by Matt Pazisco.
That's a big stop right there. And let's see what Pindell does
Ethan
here.
Savage.
And immediately at the line of scrimmage by number 57, Matt Pazisco.
This is a tough thing for Coach Pindell, because you probably want to keep your offense on the field, but if you give Holliston this ball with his field position, could change a lot in this ball game. Big down for, especially for Holliston right here. And they go offsides. So that'll be an automatic 1st down for Westwood.
Encroachment on the defense. Penalty is good for a Westwood 1st down.
Holliston's trying to be aggressive. They're trying to beat their blockers, and that happens sometimes. We can't hear the cadence down there, but maybe the cadence changed or something. But
from their own 38.
That happens occasionally. Holliston's got to get set up defensively quickly.
So
here.
1st and 10 for Westwood at the 39. Hand off to Rose, right side. He powers up the sideline in front of the Westwood bench.
Well, Rose has done a nice job today, and when you watch him, he just keeps those legs turning. He gets hit, and he just keeps turning and keeps going and going.
Play 2nd and 4.
Second down and 3.
Wow, it's uncovered over here. There you go.
Pindell fakes it to Rose. Rolls out. Little dump pass to Dunnigan. Dunnigan with another first down.
That's a nice catch. One-handed, one of those one-handed catch type things, and he put his hand on the ball and controlled the ball and then brought it into his second hand.
Gain is good for a Westwood first down.
They want to
Westwood
keep
playing hurry up.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll talk about it in a second.
Pass to Thomas.
That's a great idea. The reason that they're doing that, Tom, the reason that they are doing this quickly is because they want to keep this Holliston defense on the field. They don't want them to change out any players. And you get tired after, being on this field for I don't know how many minutes, but they've been on there, as I said earlier. The defense has been, for Holliston, been on there a long, long time. Switching the balls out here, dry ball. 6:19 left to go in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter.
Second and 1 for Westwood.
This is a go deep one right here, if he wants to.
Pindell to Rose. Gets enough for the first down.
Handoff is to Dawson Rose.
They're lining right back up again. This is something, when you have these 2 weeks to practice in between your last game and the Thanksgiving Day game, you can put in a whole bunch of different things if you want to do it. And one of the things that they wanted to do was put in that hurry-up offense.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 28-yard line of the Panthers.
Now, with that kind of signaling, you would kind of think this is going to be a pass of some kind, but we'll see. Nope.
Hand off to 25. Finally dragged down by McElliott.
This flag, is that a flag that came out? Yeah, flags.
That was Senjik.
I see 2 flags.
Number 23, Jack McElliott. Flags on the play.
Dead ball, personal foul against Westwood.
Dead ball, personal foul.
Well, that helps a little. When everything's going your way and you're having a really good game and everything's been really successful and everything you've done has worked, why would you have a personal foul?
So second down and 17.
5:19 left to go in the Superette. This is the Basil's second quarter.
They're coming after Pindell. He dumps it off.
There you go.
Intercepted by Brannigan.
That's what you
Brannigan,
needed.
number 30, with the interception, returns it to midfield.
Number 57, Matt Pizzichko had pressure on the quarterback.
Well, I'll tell you, that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. When Pindell goes back there, he does a superior job of looking over the field when he has time and getting to the play. But when you have to just rush him a little bit, it's not that he's a bad quarterback if you do that, but it's not quite as easy for him. And as you said earlier, Tom, the Holliston's had several opportunities to pick balls off. That one they were able to hold on to. And this is where you really got to take advantage. 4:55 left in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter. You got to get down there and score now. You got this field position that you've wanted on your side of the field. You got to make this count.
Ball at the Westwood 49. Mandeville in motion. Quinn takes it up the middle. Another first down for Holliston inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that's an element that Tommy Quinn brings to the ball game. He's a really good running quarterback. He can get out there and move the ball all around, and that's what he does. And when you do that, it puts a little more pressure on the defense because when your quarterback runs, remember, you have 10 other blockers out there.
Right. Quinn seemed to catch Westwood by surprise on that. Didn't expect that from him.
Yeah.
20-yard gain for the Panthers.
First and 10 Panthers.
Try it again. Quinn gets forward toward the 25-yard line.
Yeah, now if you're going to pick up 4 or 5 yards each time you run the ball, why not do that? They've got a lot of players out right now, too. I mean, this is a young team out there.
2nd and 8 for Holliston. Clock running with 3:35 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Subs second quarter. Holliston on the move.
This is I love this. Spread that defense. Spread that defense nice and thin. This is a good formation.
Handed off to Teague on the jet play.
Oh, block in the back.
That's not a block in the back. He made a play. He made a tackle.
Handoff is to number 1, Connor Teague.
They're calling a block in the back.
Got a flag on the play.
He missed the tackle. I mean, he
Block
missed
in the
block
back
at beginning.
on the offense.
So it is his fault.
Now that kind of messes things up.
So they mark off the penalty, redo second down.
2nd and 18.
Penalty makes it 2nd and 20.
That's tough. You know, you got to pay for that same real estate twice, and it's a tough thing to do today with this offense. See if Holliston gets it back here.
Quinn rolls left.
Well, what he tried to do there was he was looking at one of the receivers out here, and the receiver had turned to give him his body and show him his body, and as he should. But there were 2 defenders there. Tommy had no choice. He made a nice job there of just hanging on to the ball instead of giving it right back to Westwood.
So all the way back to the 40-yard line.
3rd and 22.
Be 3rd and 22. Now you don't have to get it all right now.
Nope.
4 down territory.
2 minutes left in the Basil Sub and Pizza second quarter. Clock running.
Quinn rolls right this time.
There you
Fires
go.
it deep.
Ooh.
Intended for Teague. Knocked away.
This pass is incomplete. Intended for number 1, Tommy Quinn. Pass was broken up by number 4, Jaden Drayton.
That defender got way up in the air.
Brings up 4th and 22.
And that was Donegan.
Teague is in punting formation.
He got way up in the air.
Drayton is back deep for the Wolverines.
Oh,
Teague's punt. Goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
that was a wet ball situation right there. Both the Connor trying to catch the ball and kicking the ball. That's tough too. He was really lucky to get that off.
Westwood takes over first.
1:35 left in the first half here. The Basil Sub and Pizza second quarter.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Westwood at the 33. Pindell goes deep, looking for Warren.
Got him.
Breaks free for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Westwood.
So Westwood on the first play of the drive. 70-yard play.
Pass from Ty Pindell to Thomas Warren.
Third touchdown of the day for Ty Pindell. Excuse me.
Well, Thomas Warren having himself a day, too, out there. He catches everything. Even when you block his punt, he catches it.
Westwood will attempt a 2-point conversion.
Pindell to throw on the 2-point conversion. Cast a scramble, dump it off. Incomplete.
Ty Pindell's pass is incomplete. With 1:22 to go in the second quarter, Westwood 18, Holliston 0.
So other than the 2-point conversion attempts,
Yeah.
which hasn't been going the Panthers' way.
Yeah, and that's a trade-off Westwood will take. We'll take the touchdowns, you take the 2-point conversions, but
Once again, no one will be allowed in the field at halftime.
you got to give this defense credit. I mean, they are getting beat on the passing, but boy, they're out there so long and so often that it's tough. And then when Pindell gets any kind of pressure at all, it certainly helps the defense. But when he's not getting pressured at all, he's wide open, and he does a really good job. He throws the ball really well. You know, as I said earlier, I think he might have been the starting quarterback originally, and then he got hurt, I believe in the first game. I might be wrong about that, but I think he got hurt anyway. And then the other quarterback there,
Jack Holland,
number 6, Jack Holland,
who was a Tri-Valley League All-Star.
And there you go, you know, and so that's just the way it's been today.
Kick, Scribbs on the ground, scooped up by Mandeville, number 28.
The kickoff is returned by number 28, Remy Mandeville.
Panthers will start inside their 35. $1:15 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter.
We'll start first.
Holliston's got to find some
34-yard line.
some holes in this Westwood defense.
Well, again, you know, Tommy, you got to give Tommy a little bit of time back there, and the receivers got to get open. But this is a very quick and very tall defensive backfield.
Quinn on the quarterback draw.
Tommy Quinn on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by Benjamin Rosa.
Clock running, 1 minute left to go in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter.
Second and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Panthers.
It feels kind of like, Tom, the wind might be kicking up a little bit now, too.
Action, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Not seeing the real gusty wind that they
no.
talked about for this morning.
I'm not sure what's going on here. The clock is still running. Is Holliston just going to let it go down? And now they call a timeout. Yeah.
So with 20 seconds to go in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter, Westwood leading 18-0.
There's something going on down on the field down there. Coach Yorf isn't too happy with something down there. While we got a second, we'll talk about this. The coaching staff. Coach Yorf, of course, came here early in the season, and late in the season, and got the job in July. And he's the head coach. Bob Conrad is the defensive coordinator. He does wide receivers and defensive backs. Mike Basanti is a special teams coach, wide receivers and linebackers. Coach Ben Stotzel is JV head coach. Zach Conrad is a JV defensive coordinator. Mitch Gimblett was up here with us in the booth. It's the wide receiver and defensive back coach. Kevin Quinn does scouting and video breakdowns and game planning. And that's a heck of a thing. I'll get the freshman staff in a minute. Tommy runs it.
Quinn gathered in the high snap. Westwood takes a timeout with 12 seconds to go.
Well, we got the freshman staff here while I have a chance. Mike Mullen is a freshman head coach, quarterback, defensive backs. Kenny McGuire does the running backs, linebackers. Arthur Bonds, offensive and defensive line. And Kevin McShane, offensive and defensive line. And I got to give these guys a lot of credit.
They've done a heck of a job.
They really have, Tom, to come out here and put Holliston in the opportunity to win a Tri-Valley, an outright Tri-Valley League title. They already won their share of it, but they had a really tough schedule coming in. They didn't know the kids. I remember you and I being over in the passing league over in Framingham one night when I think we had talked to Coach York a little bit, and he came over to me one time and he said, I said, "How's it going, Coach?" He said, "I just thought of this. I got to put masking tape on helmets and write their names on the helmets.
That's right.
I don't know these kids,
right?
So they don't know these kids. So they come in with a big disadvantage, and they've done just a wonderful, wonderful job with this ball clubs, and I know the kids really like them."
3rd down and 5 for Holliston. Quinn rolls right. Westwood takes another timeout.
Good job, Caleb. Good job, Caleb.
I'm not sure why they did that. It's
4th down and 1.
6 seconds left. Holliston's got to run a 6-second play here.
Well,
Timeout.
I guess the way things have been going for Westwood side.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, if you can
hand it to them,
if you can get a 1 second and give your offense one last shot.
they marked it really close to a 1st down.
I'm not sure why they're not asking for a measurement.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
And that is a 1st down. It is a 1st down.
Okay, so they just move the stakes then.
The gain is good.
6 seconds to go here in the Basil's Pizza and Subs 2nd quarter.
Here comes the special play teams. I think they might have had that might have been the punting team that was out there.
44.
This is where you want to score, right here, Tom.
Tommy Quinn with a couple of yard gain, and that'll do it at the end of the first half. Westwood goes into the locker room, 18-0 over this Holliston Panther team on Thanksgiving Day 2024. We'll be back with, we've got another sponsor.
Yes, this is
the Outpost Farm halftime show.
Now look, this is Thanksgiving, and one of the greatest Thanksgiving monuments or traditions in this town. Icons, idols, whatever you want to call it. Outpost Farm.
You say you're from Holliston.
Yeah.
You say Outpost Farm.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Oh, I go there. They get people from all over.
I get that a lot. I go and they say, "Do you know Tom Emmons?" And I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "Well, do you know Outpost Farm too?" And I said, I'm blessed that I know both of them. So anyway, we'll be back with the Outpost Farm halftime
extravaganza. Well, the cheerleaders are going to be out there, and we're filming it.
There you go.
You're not going to hear our dulcet tones anymore. We're going to take a break until the second half starts.
Welcome back, your Holliston Panthers.
All right, the Panthers are back for the second half. Hopefully they had a inspirational Outpost Farm halftime talk from Coach Yuroff. I mean, it's tough on a rainy day when nothing seems to be going your way. You gotta pick it up.
Well,
win the next play.
Here's the deal. You have just as much time as they had in the first half. Only you have the opportunity, if you get 3 touchdowns, you can score the extra points and win.
There you go.
How's that for optimism?
That is, they dominated the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, the defense here, and of course, is going to really have to slow this thing down and see if you can get the ball turned over. But the offense is going to have to play a little better, and that's what I kind of expect. One of the things that Holliston has come out with this year, they've been very good coming out after the second half adjustments, so halftime adjustments. So see if it carries on here in this game or how it plays out.
Back deep for the Wolverines.
Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors today, but especially the Outpost Farm halftime.
And number 17, Charlie Poole.
Connor Teague ready to kick us off here.
Onside kick. It's free. Oh, they got it.
Nice. They got through the first line.
Well, you got a wet field and a wet ball. That's really a good idea to give yourself that opportunity.
Got some halftime scores here in the Tri-Valley League. Ashland leading Hopkinton 22-14.
Go get them, Clockers.
Millis and Medway are tied 14 apiece. Medfield leads 22-0. And in the Tri-Valley League small battle, Bellingham is up 14-7. And Norwood leads Dedham 21-6. 18-0 is our score here at Kamitian Field. 1st and 10 for Westwood. Straight handoff is going nowhere.
The handoff is to Dawson Rose.
Ethan Savage,
Tackled immediately.
Caleb Greenberg, and
Loss of 1 in the play, 2nd and 11.
Matt Bazisco all in on that tackle.
Well, that's what you need. You need your all-stars to lead the way, and that's what happened in that play.
2nd down and 11. Fake to Rose. Dumps it off to Dunnigan. He's got a 1st down.
Pass is complete to number 3, Andrew Dunnigan.
Well, I'm not sure what's happening. I mean, first of all, Pindell was under some really, really big pressure there. But Dunnigan's there, and he's literally wide open in the flat. I don't understand why. But
1st and 10 Westwood. Dunnigan to Thomas. Warren.
Pindell's pass is complete to Thomas Warren.
He's got another 1st down up the right sideline. 10 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock here in the Main Effort Financial 3rd quarter. Taking you where you want to go. Let John Drohan and his team take care of you. Westwood inside the Holliston 20-yard line. Pindell throws it and caught by Drayton.
Touchdown, Westwood.
So after attempting the onside kick, Westwood 4 plays and they're in the end zone.
Yeah, they came out and it's really more of the same for them. They just keep throwing the ball. As I said to you earlier, Tom, it's if not being able to throw the football for a quarterback, it's all about the size of his hands. But it's really not as much about the rain when the quarterback is throwing the ball. It's more about the wind. So there is really not a lot of wind here, if any, and so he doesn't have to fight that at all. It's just a wet ball.
Extra point is good.
So 25-0 right here.
4 touchdown passes by Ty Pendel.
Well, he's having a career here tonight, this morning, I should say. 10:50 left to go in the main effort financial third quarter.
Short kid. Yeah, Jack. There's Jack. He was honestly there.
So the Panther offense will get a chance. Well, first the special teams. We haven't seen a kickoff return for a touchdown. That always fires up the crowd.
Yeah, that's what you need right here, Tom, because you not only have to score, but you're in a situation where you have to score quickly.
Opportunity to kick off for Westwood.
Connor Teague, number 1, and Matt Gimblett, number 3, back deep for Holliston.
Squib.
Little punch kick to number 22. Nice return out to midfield.
Kickoff is returned by number 22,
Sean Warner. Get the junior get his hands on the ball out there.
He's tackled at the Holliston 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Panthers.
This is where you kind of want to get together as a team and just say, okay, guys, let's do this. We're not going to score 25 points at once here. We got to get some first downs, get some good plays, and see if we can get the ball downfield into the end zone. If you try and do it all at once, that's when you get in trouble.
Holliston from their own 48. Quinn on the quarterback draw.
Whoa.
Crosses midfield.
Yeah, the ball came out, and Tommy was lucky enough to fall right on top of it.
2nd down and 7 for Holliston.
Yes. I think he might have just released right after the snap. But literally nobody touched him. Nobody's even in the flats. Nobody was close. So there was nobody on him in there.
This offensive line's got to pick it up a little bit here, and they've been good all year. A bunch of all-stars on that line, so they can do the job, that's for sure.
Quinn rolls right. Fires complete.
Oh, that did not hit the ground, I don't think.
They're going to say that was incomplete.
That's an interception. They're saying that ball did not hit it. That ball looked like it went off like 3 or 4 people here.
Covered by Westwood.
Another break for the Wolverines. Had to look for sure like they were going to call it incomplete. But
that bounced off the Holliston receiver.
The referee called it incomplete, but then...
Well, what happened was it was incomplete as far as Holliston's concerned because it hit off the Holliston receiver, but then it hit off one of the defenders and then into the hands of another defender. I mean, you talk about getting every break, but again, you got to make your breaks. They were all around there making the tackle, and that's what happens.
1st and 10 for Westwood at the 37.
Rose on the carry. Stood up by a host of Panthers.
6-yard gain for Rose.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Clock running with 9:22 to go in the main effort financial third quarter. Padell hands it to Rose off the left side. He's got enough for a first down.
Dawson Rose, the ball carrier. He's tackled by Pierce Duncan.
Now this defense is getting it from
The run is good for a Westwood.
from all angles right now. They're in the passing game, the running game, and they're playing a team right now that's on fire. You're just gonna have to hang in there and stay with it.
Pendel Incomplete.
Pendle's pass is incomplete.
Being chased down there by a couple of Panthers.
He was pressured by Ethan Savage.
Savage on the pressure.
2nd and 10.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Clock stop with 8:41 to go here in the Main Effort Financial third quarter.
You get these 2nd and long and 3rd and longs. This is where you really got to make hay if you're the defense.
Fake to Rose. Downfield to Toole.
Pendle's pass is complete.
Yeah, tell Matty to
Jack McElliott on the tackle, get him out of bounds.
Wrestled out of bounds by Jack McElliott.
What up, 3? What up, 3?
The gain is good for a 1st down.
Westwood lines right back up. Hurry up.
Westwood at the 24.
Sorry, you went early.
False start.
Start on the offense.
Try to get going a little too quickly.
But these are the little things, Tom, that the defense has got to take advantage of because,
15.
now you got 1st and 15 and
Holliston 29.
get back if you can get a couple stops. I mean, obviously they're down in 4-down territory, so they've got 4 plays to make these 15 yards. But you got to get at least 1 or 2 stops down here. Defense trying to fight their way through this.
First and 15. Handoff to Rose. Almost gets the penalty back.
Mr. Dawson Rose. Gain of 3 on the carry. 2nd and 12.
2nd down now, and the MO today has basically been run the ball on 1st down, throw the ball every other time.
pick his head up right now.
2nd and 12 for Westwood. Pendle rolls right.
Oh. Incomplete. So what you want to do, Tom, in a situation like this where the pretty much what they're doing is run on 1st down and then go. What you want to do is just say we're gonna take away the pass. We're gonna come in. We're gonna blitz. We're gonna take away the pass. If they run and go for a touchdown, all right. But you don't want them to continue to pass the ball freely. And if you put the pressure on, maybe you get a turnover. But you got to come like he's going to pass here.
Pendle fires it out to Drayton. Incomplete.
Pendle's pass is incomplete. Intended for Jaden Drayton.
So 4th down and 12. Clock stop with 7:41 to go in the Main Effort Financial third quarter.
This is a big down in the sense that if they get this 1st down, it's going to be very discouraging for this defense. If they hold them, might pick up the momentum a little bit for Holliston. You got to come at him like he's going to pass.
Donegan in motion.
Here they come.
Pendle escapes. Nice tackle there. Open field by number 3, Matt Gimblett. Panthers will take it over on down.
And that's the momentum I was talking about. It's little things. It's little things. I said earlier, you're not gonna score 25 points all at once. But with 7 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the Main Effort Financial third quarter, you got an opportunity here. Now you got to come out, and this offense has got to do something. Come out, throw the ball, do something to to kind of get the rest of the team excited and back into this.
1st and 10 Panthers from their own 24-yard line.
Ball's on the 24.
That was a good stop by the defense. Good job by them.
Great pressure. Pendle can't really run with the ball. Quinn is able to recover, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's a high center snap, and that's happened a bit, and that may be part of that might be the result of the ball being resting on the wet surface, and then as you drag the ball, as you're snapping, you drag the ball along the surface, maybe slipping out of the center's hands.
Second and 28.
Second and 20. Handoff right away. That was Teague.
Connor Teague, the ball carrier. Brought down near the line of scrimmage. Third and long.
So we got here, if Tommy can get a little time, you got to get that ball downfield. You got to get it into the open area. I talked about this earlier. You want to get it into the flats beyond the line of scrimmage. They just throw in a dry ball, and what happens? It rolls on the grass and get on the plastic there and gets all wet. 5:59 left to go in the main effort financial third.
Quinn to throw. Rolls right. Chased down by the Westwood Wolverines.
I got to say, Tom, you really got to tip your hat to this Westwood defense. They're just playing out of their minds. All the kids, all the receivers that Holliston sent out, all of them are covered. And then you got your other guys, your down linemen and linebackers chasing Tommy Quinn, and they've just played a heck of the game today. They really have.
So fourth down, forcing Holliston to punt. Teague's punt takes a Holliston roll across midfield.
Wow. That's a heck of a punt.
4:47 to go in the main effort financial third quarter. Westwood ready to take over again for the third time this second half.
Well, you know what they're going to do? They're going to run, and they're going to pass. And that's the way you got to kind of play it, because you got to kind of anticipate what's going to happen here, because waiting around for it to happen isn't going to help you at all.
Well, the wind just picked up.
Yeah.
Blowing our papers around.
First and 10, Westwood.
Pendale hands off to Rose. You called it, Jay.
Yeah, well, that's what it's been all the time.
Oh, that's Senjik.
58, Ethan Savage. 51, Will Clasby on the tackle.
Now, he likes to, and Pindell, as most righties like to do, he likes to roll right. He's most effective in the pocket, but he's pretty effective rolling right. It's a short field on the right side. Let's see what they do if he does something going over to the left.
Second and 11. Handoff to Senjik to the left side, and he's chased down by Bazisco.
25, Brendan Senjik, the ball carrier.
You know, one thing you missed though with the turf field that we have here.
Yeah.
You don't get like the mud all over you. In a game, you played. You come out now and these things they're wet, but they're clean. I mean, you can be wet standing on the sideline.
Right.
You miss kind of the mud. You slide around in the mud and that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
You don't have
You get
that.
some of those black BBs in your socks.
Yeah, that's all you get. Yeah, exactly. The nubbies.
Fidel on third down.
Screen.
Dumps off the screen.
Read
Caught from
beautifully.
behind by Greenberg.
Yeah, that was
Great play by Greenberg, number 53.
Caleb read that perfectly. What had happened was on the last time when they ran that play, all the Holliston defensive line went in. This time, Caleb kind of hung back a little bit. He kind of felt what was happening. When you're in there and you're playing defense, and you can, they're fighting you all the time, and then they kind of let you go in.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing. They're setting that up. And sometimes it just takes a little quick. If you can read that quickly and understand what's going on quickly, then you get a chance to come back. That's what Caleb Greenberg did right there. Great job by the captain, senior captain.
So it'll force the Westwood to punt. Gimblett back deep for Holliston.
They're all going to away this time. No one wants to be the guy to have it hit his leg this time.
2:19 to go in the main effort financial third quarter. Panthers offense back on the field.
The other thing about the mud, and when we used to call the games and they get muddy, and you could tell if the guy was a new guy coming in,
yeah,
or if the guy had played the whole game.
Right.
They send in the second team because they're nice and white, or they, nice clean uniforms.
Nothing like a big clot of dirt in your face mask.
Yeah, you got to get in and rub it. Even if you're standing on the sidelines, you rub mud on yourself.
Hand off to Mandeville.
Remy Mandeville, the ball carrier.
Picks up 3. Second down and 7.
Tackled by Dawson Rose after a gain of 4. Second and 6.
Carlos Canto says it's second and 6. So,
well, Carlos has done a great job this year as the
voice of the Panthers here at Kamitian Field.
Another guy I want to be a little thankful for is to have Carlos around.
Handoff is to Remy Mandeville.
Loss on the play. Loss of 1.
Clock running, 1:30 left to go in the main effort financial third quarter. You got Corrigan here, number 1 on Connor Teague, and see if he can. They're playing man. He's playing man, and they do have 2 deep safeties, so they'll pull another guy over with him. But see if Connor can beat him. Maybe just get a step on him, and Tommy can get him the ball. They're doubling him up now down here with the safety over on him too.
Quinn has got too much pressure in the pocket.
Come on. Hey, we can't do that.
There's a penalty flag coming up.
Tommy Quinn is brought down in the backfield. There's a flag on the play.
Where's the defending of Thomas? Like,
no personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on Westwood.
I know. And they're not.
Yeah, well, let's see. If it's coming from there, that's going to be our first down. So that'll help. I think it's a first down. Oh, it's a little shy. Look where they put the ball. Are they going to give them the first down? They put the ball just shy of the hash mark, and I think they had to reach the hash mark to get there. It's fourth down. Oh, they're giving him the first. All right, there they go.
I know. We put it in.
First and 10 from the Holliston 31.
So first down for the Panthers. Mandeville on the carry, runs into a A warble of Wolverines? What is it?
I don't know. Wolverine.
Gaggle?
Pride, well, pride is lions, I guess.
You're right.
How about this? It's Thanksgiving. How about a cornucopia?
No, that's a variety.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
You're the wicked smart one. I'm just here for the looks. Clock running out. 5 seconds left to go. And they probably will not get this play off. Well, they do.
Double reverse.
And a fumble. And recovered by Westwood.
Westwood has the ball.
Fumble is recovered by Westwood.
Well, when it rains, it pours.
Well, I have no problem with the call. You got to do something. I mean, you got to try and do something. You just got to execute the play. That's the issue.
So that's the end of the third quarter. The Main Effort Financial third quarter. Panthers trailing 25-0. Well, back with.
Well, we got a second.
Oh, got more.
Well, I have plenty. I have all kinds of stuff here.
Oh.
I want to thank.
You did your homework this week.
Well, even the blind squirrel. I want to thank all the HCAT people who've really helped us this year. And, Tom Harmon was here today, and, Tom's with us almost all the time, and he's out with rain, shine, it doesn't matter. Lindsey Crane does a great job helping us out.
Yeah.
Don Cronin. And especially Bruce Guilfoyle. I want to tell you this about Bruce. Bruce sets all this stuff up for us, not just technically sets it up because he doesn't want me touching the stuff. But this town's really lucky to have a guy like Bruce in charge of HCAT because they do an awful lot for this town. They cover everything. They're in all the different meetings. They do all kinds of sporting events. They do everything, and we even travel, right? We get hop in the van.
I made the claim we are the only live coverage of high school football, home and away in Massachusetts.
That could be true, And
I don't know of any other town that travels home and away.
And that's because of the great Bruce Guilfoyle. And so people in town, you see Bruce, tip your hat to him because he really means a lot to this town, all the stuff that he does.
We raise a turkey leg to you, Bruce.
Yeah. One with a...
For all you do, there's turkey legs for you.
First and 10, Westwood.
Pendel, the throw on first down, a warbler, and it hits the mark. I mean, was that a dead duck?
Touchdown, Westwood.
There are times in life, and I say this as a 74-year-old man, there are times in life where you just got to say, okay, it's not my day. When stuff like that happens, every single thing that could go wrong goes wrong. And that just happens sometimes. And, you get it in a game like this where a lot of people are looking at it and everything, and that's just the way it is. Not that they don't deserve it, by the way. This Westwood team has really done a great job playing ball today. But boy, oh boy, every single thing.
Kick is good.
With 11:29 to go.
So with 11:27 to go
Westwood 32. Holliston.
in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, we just let that slip by. It's 32-0 Westwood as Ty Pendel throws his fifth touchdown pass of the game. Talk about a blind squirrel finding a nut.
This happens. It happens in everything you do in life, and it happens a lot in sports where you get a game, you get two evenly matched teams, and something just goes right for one of them. And again, I am not taking anything away from Westwood. Westwood has played a beautiful game. They came in here with a great game plan. They've executed the game plan very well offensively. They've done a great job defensively. But every single thing that could go wrong for Holliston has gone wrong. Hey, that's life. Doesn't mean you can't go home and eat a nice warm turkey.
Pace to kick off for Westwood.
think that was Vargas over there. Had the line, or that was
Kickoff is returned by number 24, Lucas Perez.
Lucas Perez, number 24, had a line shot in the chest. He scooped up. Well, 9:52 in the Henry Studios, fourth quarter. Whether it's weddings, high school senior pictures, portraits, events, real estate photos, let Rich Powers and his team take care of you.
First and 10 Panthers.
Good crowd here today, by the way. With all this
It
rain,
is.
It's a good crowd.
Quinn hands it off to the up back. That was number 32, Pierce Duncan.
Pierce Duncan, the ball carrier.
Gain of 4.
Second and 6.
Holliston getting a lot of different players in here now, which is good. You know, again, got to give so much credit to this. Well, the captains, the team, the kids, the coaching staff coming out. You know, they didn't even know back on the 4th of July. I think they didn't even know who the coach was going to be. He had to put this whole thing together, and they've done a great job of it.
Quinn rolls right. Looking for a place to run.
Oh, first
Spins
down.
close to a first down.
I think he's got it. Let's see. Right.
The ball carrier.
Picking his way through traffic.
They got it.
That run is good.
First down.
First down.
I think that heavy stuff you were talking about earlier,
Now it's here.
I think it's here.
First and 10 from the Holliston 49.
Quinn pitches it out to Mandeville.
The toss is to Remy Mandeville.
Remy gets a few yards.
Remy's only a sophomore, and he looks like a strong runner. You know, quite a few of the younger kids are out here playing. In fact, a lot of the younger kids have been able to play this year, and that's going to help you out next year. Next year, hopefully, we come back. We got, the same coaching staff, and these kids come back.
Oh, there's so much
some
changes
came back.
in a year.
It does, You get these kids, we go to the passing camps. I said, like I told you in July, and all of a sudden this kid and that kid, look, he looks like he's grown. He's got faster. I mean, that type of thing. So the kids get bigger and better too.
Hand off to Duncan.
Oh, great run!
Up the middle, keeps his feet all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Pierce Duncan with a great run.
The run is good.
We've seen a little bit of him.
First down.
He had a touchdown, a rushing touchdown earlier in the season.
First and 10 from the Westwood 30.
One of the top tacklers on the team, number 32. Hand off again to Pierce Duncan.
Nice job. The offensive line now kind of coming to life here a little bit.
Gain of 9 on the carry.
9-yard gain.
Second and 1.
Second and 1. 5:47 clock running in the Henry Studios fourth quarter.
Let's see if they can finish off this drive.
Handed off to Mandeville. Off the right side, pushing forward.
I like those scrums. You watch those now. They do that at all levels. Of course, the pro. It started with the pros, and then I went down to college. Now you see it down here in the the high school level, where the kids all get together and they get that scrum and they get that moving. That's really pretty cool. I like it. Unless it's against my team. But other than that,
Let's hear it one more
I really like
time
that.
for the Holliston High School cheerleaders.
Mandeville picks up enough for the first down. It's inside the 20-yard line at the 16. 4:48 left in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Panthers on the drive. Handoff to Duncan.
Handoffs to Pierce Duncan.
Back it down.
Forward for 6 yards.
This is the Pierce and Remy show right here.
Second and 4.
Second down.
Handoff to number 77.
Charlie
Stott with the carry.
the
He's
captain.
forward for a couple of yards. Wow.
Captain. I remember that game over in Westwood.
Scott Elliott with the touchdown.
Game, and I forget who it was for Holliston running in for a touchdown. He just slid, and I'm saying, what the heck's going on out there? They put Scott Elliott in, and he was able to score the touchdown. Love it when those linemen score the touchdown. By the way, Charlie might have just clinched the running lineman of the year. We'll see. Got to go back and check all the tapes, but it was good to see. Fun to see.
Handoff inside to Duncan.
He's in.
Touchdown, Panthers! Pierce Duncan.
8-yard touchdown run. Number 32. Pierce.
So on Thanksgiving morning, 2024, something for this Panther crowd to cheer for.
Wow, that's great because Pierce is one of those guys, you know, he does a lot of different things. He does a lot of different things very well, especially defensively. And he's able to get out and get in there and get himself a touchdown. Great job, Pierce.
Gonna go for 2. Tommy Quinn.
Oh, he got bent back just as he got in there. Didn't make it.
So with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, it's 32-6 Westwood.
Yeah, there might not be very many more plays left now. We're into running time. So again, while we get a chance, we want to thank all the people who watched.
We are very thankful for our Panther football and all the support we get from HCAT and the school.
Yeah, I want to thank Matt Baker, who does a great job for us. Kenny Priest, who helps us with a lot of stuff
Kenny.
in here.
We love Kenny.
And Justin, you know, and all those guys on Matt's staff there, and you know, Whitney and you know, the trainer. And it's a great organization, great job these guys do and everything. And again, I want to thank all of our watchers who've watched us this year, and from Belgrade, Maine, down to New Hampshire, down to
Florida, Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida today, that's right. I want to thank again Ken Dunn for doing his stuff. Thank our crew today, Tom Harmon, and again, Bruce Guilfoy. That's big thanks to Carlos Canto. He did a great job this year, the PA announcer. We're just thankful for everything. Oh, there's a bounce.
Almost went the Panther way.
Yeah. And this may be. They're going to call that the game, I think. Oh, no, wait.
Timeout, Holliston.
Timeout, Holliston. Oh, they're going to bring the seniors out, I think.
Well, speaking of the seniors, I've got a list of them right here. Lucas Badenkoff, Caleb Greenberg, Charlie Stott, your captains, Matt Pazisco, Tristan Crimmins DeRugio, Pierce Duncan, Drew Kafka, Jack McElliott, Ethan Savage, Connor Teague, and Kylie Vargas. What a group this year that encountered some adversity but fought through it for a Tri-Valley League, a share of the Tri-Valley League title. I mean, and really put D in defense this year.
They really did, and you got to give those kids, especially those captains, keeping this whole thing together in the summertime. Just a really, really great job. They put the seniors out there so they can kind of congratulate each other. And once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, the Henry Studios, the Main Effort Financial,
Holliston Superette,
and Holliston Superette,
and Outpost Farm. Welcome to the fold.
Yeah, thank you all. You've been great to help support us this year. Clock's going to run down now, and kids are going to shake hands, and that's going to wrap it up for this year. Well, Tom, you did a great job, buddy. And,
good season, Jay.
Good job, and we'll see if they can keep this whole press box clean up a little bit for when we come back here next September.
That's the end of the ball game with the final score.
Final score here from Kamitian Field.
6.
Westwood 32, Holliston 6. They're both Tri-Valley League champs, co-champs, along with Norwood. So congratulations, everybody, and everybody have a happy Thanksgiving and a great holiday season. Goodbye, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.